hit the Dan Ryan around 5:45 last night. Police say Ebony Collins was driving the car and was caught after she pulled over on the shoulder of the highway.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present, right? While you're being questioned. If you cannot afford a high lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before the questioning if you wish. You understand those rights? All right. What's wrong with you? What happened? Why'd your back hurt?
It's gotten wild. Kind of cool though. What's your name, Ebony? How old are you? You're 27? You look like you're 22. Yeah, you do look young. You don't drive like you're young though. You drive like a fucking race car driver.
You drive stress-free.
You drive, yeah. Grand Theft Auto over here. Done that before, or is this just a first-time skill? Beginner's luck?
A chase to the suburbs. Sky Fox captured.
Yeah, I got that impression. You remember us? We're the initial two officers who tried to pull you over. When you pulled out of Alta. You're dating or something? Okay. So they let you borrow his car? You took it out, you were doing whatever you were doing. You got some warrants too. You already got that, right? I'm not sure.
No, it's not.
You open that up?
Yep. You're not supposed to check no door.
You can. You check pockets and stuff.
I don't got no phone.
Are you wearing a shirt under here?
No, straight.
Wrong.
It's nice, no problem. I promise you. No problem.
I gotta check anyway. I gotta give you a little check over, but I'm not gonna punch you anyway.
Okay, good. No problem.
No, I see.
Yeah, hold on. So let's say oh. You got it?
Yeah.
The jail! You pay! Hold on, I'm gonna take everything off.
That's not my own.
No.
We'll just take it straight back. I'll sit in the back with her.
You'll sit in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna lie, shorty kind of thick. I might have to sit in the back with her too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hold on, no. All jokes aside. Yeah, why she making that face though? Hold on, I might need to take that back. Hold on.
Throw her in the car.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Go to back.
Way back. We'll be like, listen, Your Honor, we don't even think Ebony did it. I mean, she did it. But we don't even think she did. You know what I mean? That's usually what we start with because we give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I don't even think you did it. I mean, I know you did it, but I can't.
I do TikTok.
What are you doing on TikTok?
First of all, hold on. Hold the phone. How many followers you got?
I don't know. I do TikTok.
I didn't ask you that. How many? Don't tell me
10,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot. What the hell are you talking about?
You got what?
I do TikTok and I do
Here's the deal. If it's 10,000 on TikTok, whatever, it could be bots, but if they're organic, if they're real people, it's real.
Spyware. I have two words for you.
Bruh, hold on. Y'all think I'd be able to get out of a ticket? You can get a ticket with 10,000? Hold on a second, bruh.
I
love China, man. I love TikTok.
It's not for
How many on Instagram?
Over 5K.
Over 5K. What about you on Instagram? How many followers you got on Instagram? How many? You're all bashful. You're all like, I got a lot. I'm like, how many? You're like, okay, go ahead. You know what? You ever seen somebody like not answer a question?
Because you like something about Instagram.
Yeah. You want to talk about Instagram? Bullshit, why not? Very bashful. You're not bashful. You don't seem bashful. You're driving. So, what else do you want to do? Dating boys and what? So you're dating kids. If I could make money dating guys, I'd rather would too. They make a fair amount of money for affairs. You make more than I do now, but
I'm sorry, it's hard to hear. I'm trying to see if I can pick up. This is the last one.
I told you I should just stop this.
You could have. Well, you could have. From when you first ran and the other 40 miles you decided not to.
You got a couple. I think
you had a few miles in between the stop.
An opportunity every mile. You had like 40 chances.
You know why you scared me?
Talk to me.
Because I'm like, why he telling me? I don't know. Because I told you I got that car from someone. I don't know what they got for that car. He said turn the car off. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to turn the car off?
That's so funny. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me be honest with y'all. You know, I'm about my paper. You know what I mean? I'm about the bread. So I would have kept it cool. But there's a part. Hold on. Is this the part where she? Yeah, I think this is the part right here. Hold on. Bang, right there. Come on, man. I see the dilemma. But you supposed to be in charge, homie. You know what I mean? You supposed to be in power. You can't be, you know what I mean? Because then that shows like who knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Nigga like me would have had to turn the body cam off. Now let me stop. That's not even funny. Fuck these cops. Stop. Fuck it, right? Let me see. Shooting his shot and the situation is wild. Nah, it is actually kind of wild. It's like, yo, bro, like you make damn near $200,000 a year and you're trying to court. But then again, I think he's just trying to hit. Like he ain't trying to fall in love with her or whatever, but you know, that's using his power. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about that. But then again, it's like, I bet you shorty like, yo, if you make these charges goes away, I'm gonna bust it open for you. Who knows? Maybe it's a win-win situation for everybody though. You know what I mean? But I mean, a win is a win. That's funny. A win is a win. Now, what cops making $180K a year? Now, a lot of the cops, especially the cops in my state, a lot of them are doing like overtime fraud. There's a couple cops in my state that got arrested for that, actually. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them are doing overtime fraud. They fraud in the books. You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. It's a whole racket. You can definitely make $180K a year if being a police officer with some overtime mixed with fraud. It can definitely happen. Let bro spit game no matter what situation. Nah, you know, how do I... all right, let me be for real. How do I feel about this? This is shit. This is wrong. Yeah. All jokes aside, fuck this. Because I need you to be professional at all points of time. Anybody that can't control himself, trying to bat, even though that body is goddamn, like I get it, you know what I mean? But still, bro, you a cop, nigga, you got a gun, you're supposed to be pulling people over, you're supposed to be making decisions and all of this. Like, nah, bro. If you can't keep it cool in that situation, I can't trust you in no other situation. And I mean, I know I'm a man, I'm like, goddamn, look at them curves, but nah, bro, all them jokes aside, nah. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know her name. You know what I mean? You got her address. Tapping with her off. Like, you, bro, it's like, dog, you know you're being recorded and all that. You can't even, like, you can't control your impulses that bad. You know what I mean? And then after that, he's going to get caught and going, actually, I can't even say that. You know what I mean? Let's just hope his wife is okay. Let's just hope this cop's wife is okay. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know. I think this was kind of funny. Man trying to bro has zero self-control. Exactly. He has zeros. I'm like, golly, bro. Yeah, that is a red flag. It's a red flag. That's what I'm saying. Like, I had to think about it. Like, all right, because you know, if this was any other situation, this would actually be kind of innocent. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, dude sees a pretty girl, thick, you know what I mean, wearing something tight. Oh, let me spit game. But it's just like, nah, bro, like you're supposed to be working for me right now. You're supposed to be working for us. You know what I mean? Like if I was working at McDonald's and I'm over here trying to spit game to every customer that I pull in, like I'm getting fired and they're not gonna take me seriously. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe I ain't moving. I ain't rolling, man. You know what I mean? Zero self-control. Get them off the force. You know what I mean? How long we been on? Where we at with it? An hour. All right. Make revolutionary content. I make revolutionary content. I know I'm not getting out of that ticket. They got rid of my... Oh, they did? Oh, I didn't even know you was on TikTok, Hurricane. Yo, Hurricane, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I have a TikTok dilemma. Like, it's like the thing with TikTok is, see, oh my god. So I'm seeing all these people that are getting their TikToks taken down and taken away, and it's scaring the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie, because it's almost like I can't take that platform seriously. But then after that, it's like, yo, like I got a real community over there. I would hate to have my shit getting taken down, bro. Like, I don't know. I would just hate that, though. I'm sorry that should happen to you, but don't worry. That's just gonna get taken down. TikTok's not even gonna be around much longer. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna get it out of here. I don't see it lasting. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't see it lasting, but nah, you need to go on Rumble. Rumble's where you gotta go. You'll be making a bro. You need to do some shorts, some scoops, and Rumble. I'm telling you, you'll get an audience over there. But it's not gonna be like over here though. That's the only thing. So I don't know. I'm trying to switch it up over there on TikTok, because they'll strike your videos if you just say anything crazy. So I'm just like, man, fuck that. We just gonna get this TikTok money, make some videos, and call it a day. All right. I'm tired.